Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Black Geyser with me, Bring It On. Go and speak to Hamlin.
This is why I love the big city. Excitement, thrills, always meeting new people. Speaking of which, nice to meet you. Call me Hamlin, please.
Why is your hand in my pocket? Pardon? My hand. Well, I was thinking on the mystery of Master Morn's missing ring, and I noticed this tiny bulge just there. Indeed. I always assumed that whatever I find in my pockets belongs to me. I'll be keeping this. Of course. It must be delightful to unexpectedly discover such precious things in one's pocket. I myself hope to be so wealthy one day. You know, I believe you and I have something in common. We both have the aura of adventure about us. We're gentle people of the road, you and I, destined for greater things than farming or learning a trade. Let's say we throw in together. Yes, I like the sound of that.
Fantastic. Let us carry on then.
Alright, so we have a new companion. He is an elf thief. Alright, so the thief class skills include steal and plant items, pick locks, hide and sneak, shady dealings, and disarm traps. So steal and plant items offers the ability to free other characters from their worldly belongings. It can also be used to plant items on other characters. Steal and plant items receives a bonus when the attempting character is also using hide and sneak. The higher the target's dexterity and focus scores are, the harder the process becomes. Pick locks offers the ability to unlock doors, chests, and various containers throughout the world of Urangall the Silent Way. Using this skill is silent, and more effective against high-level locks. Picking a lock successfully offers a moderate amount of experience. Hide and Sneak offers the ability to remain hidden from prying eyes. A character using Hide and Sneak has a chance to move through the detection range of neutral and hostile creatures without getting detected. Hiding decreases the character's movement speed and enables backstab attacks. Hiding is more effective while staying outside the view cone of other creatures. Shady Dealings enables additional dialogue choices themed around outlaws. And Disarm Traps offers the ability to spot hidden traps in the world, as well as a chance for disabling them. This skill will only detect traps that are at least partially mechanical in nature. Sensing traps is easier than disarming them. And all of these scale with focus and dexterity, except for Shady Dealings, which scales with dexterity and charisma. So I think I'm going to focus on disarm traps for now, because we do have forced locks with two of my characters, and we haven't had trouble forcing locks yet. So once this is maxed out, we'll max out pick locks. And he has points into bows and arrows and small blades. We'll focus on bows and arrows for now. Alright, special abilities. Slayer's Intent. This ability fills the user with a rush of adrenaline, enhancing their physical capabilities and senses for a short while. Grants quickened, steady, and lucky to the target. Dirty Blow. This ability makes the user prepare a dirty attack against the target, aiming to disrupt their ability to fight. The next attack has a 50% increased chance to cause status effect. The next stealth attack inflicts stun to the target. The next non-stealth attack inflicts silence to the target. For the Eyes. The user of this ability attempts a ranged attack aimed at the target's eyes. The next attack has a 30% increased critical strike chance. The next attack deals 30% increased damage. A next backstab attack inflicts concussion to the target, and next non-backstab attack inflicts blinded to the target. And Malicious Strike. This ability makes the user prepare a particularly potent attack against the target, aiming for their vitals. Next attack has 30% increased critical strike chance, and the next attack deals 30% increased damage. The Malicious Strike is just a worse version of For the Eyes. They have the same increased critical strike chance and the same damage bonus. But For the Eyes has status ailments, concussion, and blinded. I'm assuming Malicious Strike is only for melee attacks as well. There is a point into Dirty Blow. I think I'm just going to go with For the Eyes. I might get one casting of Slayer's Intent, and then just pick For the Eyes for all of his other level ups.
What is your wish?
I await your instructions.
Alright, I'm happy with that.
I'm listening.
Also, I had a thought off camera. I'm thinking, because I tried to give her a heavy shield last time, but she can only wear medium armor. I'm thinking she can use this shield instead.
Go ahead.
Perfect.
At once.
I'm listening.
You need... Off I go.
Alright, where to first? Guess we'll stop by Adram's Tools of the Trade. Door is locked. I guess it is dusk. That makes sense.
Go ahead.
There?
Well, in that case, let's go and
A
speak
beer
to Hamlin.
would be nice. Thank you.
Where are you from, Hamlin? The Forest of the Deroni, originally. Unfortunately. By quite a distance from the Deroni Forest to Isilmerald. In more ways than one, but no matter. City life is the life for me. Hustle and hustle. You ever need to disappear? If, for example, you suddenly realize you're wearing mismatched stockings, there's always a wall to scale, or crowd to slip into, like a fish into a lake. But what made you decide on Isilmerald? It's the capital, isn't it? There's money to be made, my good man. The gold is practically lying around waiting to be filched, or picked up, metaphorically speaking. Not if this is a nice thing to say or not, but let's exhaust our dialogue options anyway. Forest dweller, huh? Sorry I asked. Yeah, I wasn't bragging on it. Something else I wanted to ask. What are you good at? I'd like to know how you can best, or be most useful. I doubt you have time for an exhaustive answer, so I'll stick to the highlights. I'm quick, both of foot and finger. I'm a merry fellow who lightens the mood in any situation. I enjoy games of chance. And I am highly knowledgeable about skullduggery, or I meant to say fashion. You're saying you're a rogue, but in a roundabout, roguish way. Ironic. Let me tell you something, Donald. You're not quite as dim as you let on. Be careful, though. That kind of hand is easy to overplay. And I count on you in a fight. But of course, just don't put me on the front line. I'm not your man for absorbing hammer blows. I'm not really a middle-of-the-pack sort of fellow either. And then again, people at the back are likely to be targeted by archers. If I had to sum up the ideal strategy, I'd call it far from harm's way. Right. I suppose if you were a useful sort of fellow, I would have found you aimless and unemployed. Better to waste one's life than to do nothing with it at all. Something else I wanted to ask. Actually don't need anything else right now. Alright, if you find yourself locked out of a residence or business, speak up. So there is a tavern we can rest at. Till daybreak so we can visit the merchants.
What next?
I'm listening, as you say.
You... What?
The heck are you looking at, lad? Screw off.
I await your instructions.
Yes, I'm going.
Let's see if they care if I loot these barrels. They do not.
I await your instructions.
Let's talk to the bouncer first, then to Mika. Alright, generic dialogue, not gonna worry about it.
Hello.
Greetings and welcome to the Stumbling Steps. What can I get you today? What can you tell me about this place? This is the Stumbling Steps. The wares are cheap and the fights are dirty. Cheap, dirty. That's what you should expect during your stay here. Don't get excited about what you hear about the Haggler. If you're looking for somewhere to stay, the Stumbling Steps is the place for you. Now, why is it called the Stumbling Steps? Well, there's an obvious reason for that, my friend, as well as a less obvious one. Take a gander at how our valued patrons walk. That's the obvious one. However, there was one memorable stumble that graced the tavern with its current name. The original Tapman back in the day, Barnum, was constantly feuding with his brother about who was really in charge. It was a family business, and old Barnum was never one to turn down a drink. Oh no. As the old man was walking home one night, he took a wrong step that sealed his fate. He tripped, cracked his noggin on a cobblestone, and blood and brains sprayed all over the square. So his brother won that particular dispute, and became the boss. The name is a memento of that mishap. I like to rent a room. Sure, which would you like? We've got the one without ticks, or the one without rats. Yeah, I'll put her down here, because this gives us a bonus to, Essence can read it. So basic room. Basic rooms provide the bare minimum of comfort at a very low price. Still, basic rooms restore more health to party members than camping in the wilderness. And a cellar distillery. Located underground, these damp, dark rooms are equipped with the tools needed for cooking up concoctions. Brewing and drying while resting here may yield extra results, as well as a bonus to the skill. It's also important that whenever you come across a tavern in any RPG, you rest there. If Dragon Quest has taught me anything,
I await you at once.
Always rest at every tavern.
At once.
Yes, yes. I'm always ready.
It was good and sell that.
I await your instructions.
Can I help you?
So Tanner is just generic dialogue.
Off I go.
Go ahead.
That's an actual bucket of blood back here. It's a nice little detail
I'm
for
listening.
the butcher shop.
Can I help you?
Also generic dialogue.
At once.
Alright, so they care about this. Can I sneak in here?
Off I go.
Alright, so I'm assuming he did catch us in the act. Oh yeah,
I
I'm gonna give
await
him
your
that bow that we
instructions.
bought.
I'm listening.
Yes. Yes.
What is your wish?
So I'll probably keep on small blades for now. So we stock up on some ammunition for his bow.
I'm listening.
Oh, this will be good for him too.
A beer would be nice. Thank you. I'm ready.
Hmm? You
I
need
think we're
only
all
at
set.
once.
What is your wish?
I speak to
I await
Adram.
your instructions.
Greetings.
Welcome, sir. Forgive me if the place is a little disorganized. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of packing up. I'm leaving for good, you see. I received an offer from Bafladak, the kind I cannot afford to reject. I don't dare defy him. If you got coin to spend, now's the time to do so. I imagine one of his goons will arrive soon to take over, and the new prices will be something to see. I'm sure of it. Now, what do you have in stock? I mostly sell equipment for the working folks here. Hammers and nails, pitchforks, shovels. You know them. Some of these tools do, however, serve as useful means of self-defense. Unassuming items can prove pretty effective in the right hands. I do get the feeling that a lot of the townsfolk come here to stock up on those. Can't say I don't understand them in these trying times. I'd like to take a look at your wares. Naturally, here you go. Alright, so we're gonna buy one of these. It's awfully pricey, but I wonder how important having a lantern's gonna be. We might have enough money for either the axe back in the market street or those earrings that summon, allows you to summon boars. I could sell this. I don't know if we're going to need this for Morin at some point, since it's supposedly Morin's ring. And we've run across him a few times. We found his warehouse. One of the other merchants had mentioned him. And now Hamlin has had a run-in with him as well. So I think I'll hold on to that for now. This we shouldn't need. I think with that extra gold, we'll go ahead and buy a shield from a main character. And that lantern. 542. The price is 320.
Off I go.
It seems like something handy to have, so... the price makes it seem like it's something important, right? And she has
Yes.
the cauldron. Hold on, I have recipes. Let me... Two Cases? Oh, it saves it. Darn it. Thought that I had picked up. Oh, I probably dried them up in... Oh, no, here they are. I do wonder what happens if I use 4, if I make a stronger healing potion. Did it say what the heat has to be? Does it not? Alright, by the way, we have a few healing items.
I await your instructions.
I had more recipes, didn't I? Give that to her.
Go ahead. Yes.
Hmm?
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
What next?
Oh, okay, you can automatically place the ingredients. That's good to know. Okay, so I actually have to go in and look at them. Also good to know. Alright, so what is Potion of Cure-All? Gonna do that. Okay, cool.
At once.
You know, figuring out the crafting. That'll come in handy. Let's see. The Witch's Dwelling. How I managed to do that?
Ready to serve.
Hmm?
A couple stones for our sling wielder.
Off I go.
Yes.
Go ahead.
You need there?
Ready to serve.
I await your... I will lead.
Hmm? Off I go.
She heard that.
I
wonder if I
await
can
your
steal from over here
instructions.
without getting caught.
What is your wish?
Let's wait for her to walk back that way.
Yes.
What's in here anyway? Some throwing knives. Perfect. So Fever, we already know that spell, so I'm not super worried about it. Dust of Hidden Terror's recipe. Oh, no, she discovered me. Oh, alright, she found me. Alright, well, we got some more candles. We're gonna give those to Soraka. Necromancer's Etcher. It's a plus 1% to critical chance, chance to inflict weak to the target, and chance to inflict torture mind to the target. These engraving knives can be used as throwing weapons, though they were originally designed to carve symbols into stone during necromantic rituals. The more frequently they're used in certain ritual, the deeper the darkness permeates, eventually leading them to being physically malformed. So that's handy for me,
I'm
because
listening.
Going forward, I'm going to max out throwing weapons with my main character, because I want everyone to have some sort of ranged option. And 15 points is the max for this. Let's talk to Zelima.
Hello.
Welcome, my child, welcome. Must be fate that brought such a person of heroic stature to me. Hehehe. I care to make some coin. I'm looking for someone to collect some ingredients for me, in case you're not afraid to hunt some undead, that is. Why do I need to hunt undead for your ingredients? I really don't have the time to explain it all to you, but this should suffice. Some undead, left alone for long enough, or produce blood foam stones in their bodies. These stones have many uses to them, one of which is incredible vitalizing effects, if prepared correctly. I will not share more with you. Trade secrets are a thing, my dear. But what are you really working on that needs undead parts for you? Why are you so curious, my child? Can an old witch keep at least some of her practices private? But anyway, you really need to know, it's for a salve for women in labor. You might think something that comes from an undead would surely be harmful, but quite the contrary. A lot of substances, when mixed properly, will produce a mixture rather beneficial to health, which my customers will surely need. Well fine, I'll get them. What exactly should I be looking for? Very good. Hee hee hee. Very good. Look for places with old undead creatures. Slay them, and cut them up. And look for blood foam stone inside. I need a single piece, for which I shall pay you 250 gold. I might even give you some potions too, as a token of generosity.
Hmm?
How are you doing, my dear? Have you found the stone I need? Not yet, but I'd like to browse your wares. So acid rain is new. Alright, so a new summon. Alright, so acid rain. Calls forth a cloud of corrosive poisonous fumes to rain down on the caster's enemies in a wide range. Affected targets are dealt poison and acid damage each turn, and become pervious. Sounds like a good support spell. Crimson Plague. The caster lets loose a horrible disease on the target. The disease opens festering wounds on the affected target's body. They bleed intensely. Each turn, the disease spreads forth up to 2 unaffected targets in a short range. Afflicted targets gain bleeding and diseased. Then Life Funnel. The caster of this spell expends some of their own health to heal another, a target range for the same amount. Had anyone use Infustables, this would be good. So bindles are common equipment for all traveling wizards. Wandering magi often enchant them to assist in everyday tasks. This particular bindle heals its user, can even be used as a fustaball to attack foes. Critical bonus plus 10%, plus 1 to focus, and plus 5% to critical chance. And grants Hand of Mercy 1 per day. Scholar's Stick. That's a long description. A magic staff given to initiates starting their studies at the Wardenhaft Academy. A basic but well-made item. It plays an important part in forming the signature look of wizards in Yarngall. The small magical stone embedded in the end is said to help magicians channel their spell effectively. A Scholar's Stick, as these staves are often called, is a sobriquet given by those living in close proximity to Wardenhaft. Fresh sorcerers leaving Wardenhaft often exhibit a rather scholastic behavior, and these staves quickly became the symbol of that for the average man. This nickname became so widely used, even the instructors at Wardenhaft use it now. Alright, so then I'm going to grab a couple of these summon spells. So summon Writhers. The spell summons a white Writher at desired location and range from the caster to aid in combat. Higher character levels, additional Writhers are summoned as well. A Vengeful Spirit. The spell summons a malefic spirit to torment its target. The spirit attaches itself to its prey, causing a horrific experience. It enjoys causing mayhem and havoc, and will seek out new targets to afflict. Inflicts panic and distraction to its target each turn, and jumps to another random target in range. Also sounds pretty good. Life Funnel doesn't sound great, especially if Fiala is the one that uses it. She does not have a lot of health. Acid Range sounds good, though. Enemies overlapping. Level 7, this is level 6. Level 4. Not more about Crimson Plague yet. Alright, we have another quest. We got a few more spells to play around with when she's a higher level.
At once.
Ramshackle House.
At once.
Yes. I'm going.
I await your instructions.
Off I go.
I'm listening. At once.
Lord Markham. Please. I intended to pay you with the bracelet, just as I said. I had it a moment ago. Well, obviously I didn't intend to cheat you, Lord Durbat. The facts seem to belie your claims, Lord Markham. It appears to me that you went all in on a bluff. Now you've lost the round you're crying out of pocket. I've long envied that bracelet of yours. It's the only reason I accepted your wager. You know, the Bright Guards stay clear of this quarter. You best find a way to settle your debt, and soon. Unless you rather make your excuses to my friend Bafladak. This is quite the predicament. It seems we're both going to be staying at the southern shore for a good, long time.
Yes, I'm going.
Now let's see about looting first, then we'll worry about talking to them.
I await your instructions.
I speak to Forbrum first.
Greetings.
Welcome to the southern shore, wary traveler. Fancy something to wet your lips. Or we have other ways to brighten your day. What can you tell me about this place? I'd say it's the best place in Isilmerald to kill an evening. Your deepest desires can be fulfilled between these walls. Look around. Girls and boys of all stripes are at your disposal. We offer a variety of cozy rooms upstairs, should you wish to spend some private time with them. Just remember, pay first, fun later. Take a look around if you like. Mingle with the staff. Have drinks, potions, and powders here if you desire. I want to rent a room. Sure. What should we prepare for you? Alright, so they have the cellar, distillery, the basic room, and a noble room. Neat and tidy, equipped with comfortable rugs and a hearth to offer warmth. Resting in noble rooms will restore a moderate amount of health to party members. We're not going to rent yet.
I'm listening. At once.
Check out upstairs. I'll probably wait to talk to the nobles in the next episode.
Yes.
I await your instructions.
Go ahead. I'm going.
I'm listening.
Alright, let's see what the wench has to say.
Yes.
Now look at me, my lord. This can be all yours. And the hustler. Let me show you what real joy is. No, thank you. Alright, let's go and talk to Lord Markham.
Yes.
What do you want? Unless you've appeared from the ether to return my mysteriously mislaid bracelet, I have no desire to talk. I have enough of my own troubles to keep me busy. I don't have your bracelet to return, sir, but I know who took it. Well, can you retrieve it for me? My associate Lord Durbat is done talking, and I'm unable at the moment to leave this establishment. Of course, there will be a generous reward in it for you, kind sir. Do I know who took it? Oh, it's those guys that try to rob us in the beginning.
Off I go.
I'll talk to Lord Durbat real
Hello.
fast. I'll be gone, pest. I have no business with you.
I'm
Well, that
listening.
wasn't very pleasant. I thought I was being
At once.
friendly. Commoners, let's see. Greybark Pawn Shop. You mugged someone again.
Yes.
I await your off I go.
Alright. I'm going to call the episode here. We'll continue exploring Greybark Square in the next episode. We have at least one quest here, over here towards the cemetery. Then when we're done here, I'm going to head back towards the... oh, what's it called? Merchant's Road. Yeah, because I think we have Undead to kill there for a quest to turn in back at Market Street.
I'm listening.
But for now, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we'll start with the pawn shop and go
There?
from there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.